Throughout the years of Yu-Gi-Oh, there has always been an established meta. And that meta goes on to influence what people typically play at the larger events. But what if you took a list of every deck from the September 2011 meta, randomized them, and put them into their own single elimination bracket tournament, allowing for exactly one of every different type of deck to be represented? In this series, Joe and I will be playing out a full single elimination bracket tournament. Each week, Joe and I will be playing a different deck, and whatever deck wins will move on, and whatever deck loses will be eliminated. The goal of this series is to see if the traditional meta will reign supreme, or if a new champion will be crowned. Be prepared for jank winning, meta losing, and for the format as we know it to be turned upside down. Welcome to the Tournament of Tournaments.
Alright, today I'll be playing TG Agents, a deck that was relatively popular at the time if you couldn't afford Tour Guide, because the Agents combined obviously really well with Tour Guide because it's a dark, and then therefore you could play Blackluster Soldier, but the TG cards aren't that bad either because TG Werewolf is a dark, and then you can combine TG Striker plus Venus to put a level 2 tuner on the field before you go into Venus, which then obviously gives you a bunch of plays, seeing as how you'll have a level 2 tuner, upwards of 3 level 2 non-tuners, and then upwards of 3, level 2 non-tuners, and then a level 3 non-tuner. So you have a variety of different plays there. So that was always a pretty explosive combo. Some of these decks back in the day used to consider playing a card like Birdman with Venus in order to ensure that you have a tuner plus Venus. This deck does it with Striker, but we'll see what happens.
All right, today we're bringing back the Mist Valleys. Last round you saw them take down Chainbird, in which they had a very favorable matchup. This week, however, they are up against a very strong deck. It is TG Agents, and that is actually my build from YCS Kansas City. I think it's a very, very strong build. So it's a little spooky, right? This deck, might struggle a bit more than the average deck, but I will say that this deck actually has some really good plays. The entire objective of it is to try to get as much advantage off Divine Wind of the Mist Valley as possible. The only downside to the deck is there's a potential risk to brick on copies of Tengus, and sometimes you have to bounce them to your hand, or even Blast Fan if you see too many of them, and if you draw into the Blast Fan, it can feel really bad because sometimes you need these to search Birdman, which can, get your plays going. But the deck does actually have a pretty high ceiling. It's really abusable with things like Call of the Haunted, as you can see from decks like Falcon Punch. So I'm excited to bust it out against Joe. We'll see how we can do, but yeah, we'll just hop into those games. All right, Tournament of Tournaments, episode 44. We're playing, Joe, you get to play my deck from YCS Kansas City, and I'm playing the age-old Mist Valleys, so you get to see what I was cooking up when I was like 18 years old or something like that. So
I missed that tournament.
It was an interesting one.
That's the only tournament in almost like a 2-year span that I didn't go to.
Yeah, it honestly was a smaller YCS, but I bubbled with this exact build. I completely misplayed on the last round to not get the top for that YCS, which is devastating. But I do feel like this build is actually really strong, so I'm interested to see your take on it. But I get to go second, so you're taking paper, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yep. I've never played this deck, so I know generally speaking what it was trying to do, but I've never actually sleeved up.
It's trying to not have
TG
Tour
deck
Guide
without
because it was expensive. But it actually has a lot of plays.
Well, I'll use his effect, her effect. I'll use it again. All right.
Seems pretty good.
Okay, simple enough.
Stand by main, anything?
Nope.
Okay, well, I'll space the back row.
Yep.
Nice. Then I'm going to set a monster and set another card. I'll pass to you.
I guess I'll summon this guy.
Sure.
If it is Tengu, I guess I want to get rid of them. You don't play Deep Risen, right? No.
Okay, so we're attacking with Gotchi first.
I think that's correct.
Boom! The big
Oh, okay.
defense.
Sure. Attack. How much did I just take there? 400?
Yeah. And 2,000. End phase.
I see. Okay.
Effective Blast Fan.
I accept.
I will add a Birdman to the hand.
Sure.
Then I will draw for turn. Interesting. We're going to gamble. I'm going to MST that.
Yep.
Good gamble. Good gamble. Okay. Activate Divine Wind of the Mist Valley.
Yep.
I will bounce the Blast Fan for Birdman and declare the effect of Divine Wind of the Mist Valley.
Yep.
I will special summon Mist Valley Falcon.
Yep.
I will normal summon Reborn Tengu.
Yep.
I will enter battle phase. I'm going to attack the Gotchi. And he's at 19 because I bounced a wind.
Okay.
And I will attack the Gotchi again. I will attack the Venus and bounce the call. Then I will go Bane phase 2. And I am going to, synchro for 7. Into the big bird. Then I will set another card and pass to you. Interesting. Would you like to declare priority?
I mean, it's probably just call the haunted set. I don't know any of your cards in hand, right? Oh, you have the. No. You don't have the other the.
I have
the
blast.
special summon guy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So.
I guess I'll use priority on the Mist Valley Thunderlord.
I will chain his effect.
Okay.
That's going to bounce this Tengu.
Sure.
So then this will die, and then I'm going to trigger Tengu and Divine Wind.
Okay.
And I will... Let's see. What do I want to get here? We'll get the Tengu off the Tengu, and then off the Divine Wind, I think I'll special summon Winged Rhinos.
Sure.
Response to the attack, I'm going to call the Haunted.
Okay.
Targeting Thunderlord, then I'm going to bounce the Winged Rhinos to the hand.
I'll continue the attack on this.
Okay, I'll take 1,000. And I'll special summon a Reborn Tengu.
Draw for turn. Normal summon Gen X Blast Fan.
Sure.
Activate the effect of Mist Valley Thunderlord to bounce the Blast Fan.
Okay.
And I'll use Divine Wind effect.
Yep.
I will special summon Mist Valley Soldier. Summon okay.
Sure.
I'll special summon Stardust Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Battle phase. Attack. And I guess I attack the set card. Interesting. Main phase 2. I guess I just pass.
Actually, I'm actually gonna give you Gachi, so I'll put this to attack.
That is frustrating. Okay, so in that case, I just give you this.
Okay. That is fair.
I take 2,000 damage, which hurts pretty bad. Alright. Draw for turn. Normal summon Winged Rhino. Battle phase.
Yeah.
Attack.
Yeah.
And I'll attack the Warwolf. Main phase 2. This is so like awkward. It'd be so good that like if I didn't draw like one card, this would be so Thanos, but I drew the stink. So I think I just pass. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Effects.
Target.
Call of the Haunted.
I'll chain the Thunderlord.
Yep.
I'm genuinely scared here. Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, it's actually more damage the other way. Yeah, I'm doing it the other way. Yeah, it's like a little bit. I actually thought this guy had more. No, wait, it's 700. No, this is more damage. Okay.
It's more damage. So he's at plus 7, so he's at 28, and so I'm gonna take 1,000.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. Draw for turn. Fuck, that's a really good card right now.
Is it? I'm on like Ancient Sacred Wyvern and Dream right now, and Hope.
True.
I feel like I just take Monk.
Yeah,
Unless I'm missing something. Okay. Can I just see your hand one more time? It's like Tengu, 2 Blast, Falcon, Terraforming, and then of course Call. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this goes
Thank
to
you.
the top of the deck. And I'll set a card and set another card. And we have to pray you don't rip something massive. Go ahead.
The thing is, what, 16 defense?
Which one?
The blast guy,
13 defense.
13 defense.
God damn it. Okay. I have to call.
Yep.
How much attack is he at? He's at a lot.
38.
So I believe I have to do this. And then I have to.
Bounce the field spell. Yeah.
Yeah, so I take less.
Yep. He's at
How much?
38. So you take 7.
700.
All right. Go ahead.
Draw! It's playable. It's 100% playable.
Yeah, your deck is nuts with Call of the Haunted. I'm really glad that card is gone.
True. Normal Tengu.
Yeah.
Attack.
Yeah. You must have drawn Fiendish Chain.
Set 2 and pass.
So one of them's terraforming and one of them is the card you drew. Okay. Because this attack is enough to kill you, so this has to be Fiendish Chain.
Pulse, which is much better.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. Shucks. Okay, go ahead.
Draw. Standby main.
Yep.
Activate the field spell.
Resolves. Fan. So Falcon, Blast Fan, Terraforming. One card I don't know. Okay. It's the card you drew. Okay.
I'm going to show you the card I drew because I'm going to bounce this to hand and special summon Birdman.
Sure.
Effect.
Yep.
I think it just has to be this card here.
I'm thinking.
Okay. Wait, if it's torrential, you have to send because this is game.
Yeah.
So that gets banished. This goes to grave. The scary thing is you are one Christio away from just ending me. Oh,
Is that right? Okay.
I'm just gonna normal summon Falcon.
Sure.
And I think I actually don't want to get Gorst here, so I have to pass. Sure.
Damn, I wish I had Ancient Sanctuary in the Sky on the field.
True.
That'd be broken.
Draw. Oh, that's really nice. Normal summon Blast Fan.
Yes.
Battle phase. Attack. Is there an honest?
Sure.
There is an honest, so I take 1,000. So he's at 26, so I can't even clear. The other card in your hand is Venus, right? So you can make a level 5. Well, you can't Christia me.
That is true.
You can literally only make Cataster, and Hyperion goes hard, but that is what it is. If that's the case, yeah, I'm gonna pass. Oh fuck. See, and I don't even think, yeah, because it can't start a new chain, so.
I drew Call.
Yeah, I drew Call. Yeah, but I wasn't thinking of doing it, so I'm just gonna let it go. It just sucks. What I need to do is just top a Pot of Avarice.
Yeah. At least I don't have a guy that deals damage right here.
True.
I will attack.
Yeah. We rip. So I. Okay.
Between the two. Yep.
Well, I got Darkhold Tengu, so
It's alright.
there's
I'm
a
gonna
few
draw
cards you
Hyperion.
top that lose me the game, but
This doesn't kill you, but it puts you to 100.
okay, that was one of the concerns. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, just give me a pot of avarice, stupid game. Oh,
Even Miss Valley guy would be good. Falcon. Oh, you're all out of him though. That's good.
yeah, I'm completely out. Well, I stay alive as long as you don't rip another monster.
It's not a monster, but
Damn, that was such a close game too.
yeah, it was.
Oh, that heavy storm was so huge on that exact turn. I needed like one turn.
And Wyvern in a Dream. That's what I had there.
And I believe in myself. Going first feels a lot better. Oh, it feels a lot better. Draw for turn. There you go. Alright. Well, we're just gonna start with Old Faithful. And I'll set one and pass. Interesting. All right. Attack. Yeah, I'll just pass. Drop. Anything?
Not yet, no.
Heavy storm.
Fair.
Nice. Oh, the decree. Well, I'm gonna normal summon Tengu.
Sure.
I will enter battle phase. Attack with Thunder King. Oh, that's a booty. Set one. And I'll pass.
Effect.
Sure.
Effect again.
Yeah.
And effect again.
Sure. Sure. I'll compulse the Gachi. Which
Yep.
forces you to honest.
Right. And yeah, I will honest over the Thunder King.
16.
I'll crash this.
Interesting. Oh, we have good cards. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
Maybe I can play though. It does do something. Sometimes Christia exists.
Sure does.
Well, I guess I will enter battle phase and attack over that thing.
Huh.
Okay, we'll go main phase 2. Go.
That's pretty strong. Nice. Take the 11. Well, I'm gonna activate it. Because we gotta try to thin. I still think it's worth to trade 1-for-1. Even if you're honest. Damn, why does Miss Valley Soldier have to be so bad? I'll take the 1,000. And I'll pass.
I was kind of afraid that you were like trying to milk a dark hole out of me, but like milk the honest on hand and then dark hole for the last couple turns, but it doesn't seem to be the case.
Nah, honestly, it was just like, if I get rid of the honest, I get rid of the honest, and it gives me more options later, but...
And then attack for 38.
3,800 gores. Draw.
With Christian on the field?
I just lose to Christia. I had the Thunder King and this thing, but it was like,
I even had the ability to Christia you again because of Hyperion. Like if Christia went to the top of my deck.
oh, you could have just banished to special and then Christia again.
Not at this exact point, but like in the previous turns once I was like kind of ruled out Dark Hole, but yes.
Yeah. It's really sad because if you don't have exactly Christia, I OTK you on the next turn because I had the field spell plus Tengu and the Falcon. So like it was my goal was just you attack with the Tengu, then you attack with the Falcon and bounce the Tengu, and then you get a special Tengu and another monster from deck, and it's just like it's so much damage. So I was like, I think I just game you if you don't have anything, and then Christia was just like the most impressive card that could have hit the field there. But that's kind of how Christia works, you know. If it hits the field, it's just the most impressive card in the game. So, you know, that's a little depressing, but hey, you know, I feel like we put up a good fight regardless of the duo.
A little bit, yeah.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode of Tournament of Tournaments. As a reminder, we release new episodes of the series every single Friday, so make sure you guys are subscribed, not only to me, but also to Joe, to help support the series and also stay up to date on when the new episodes launch. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you guys have a great time dueling today.